Hello there folks, how are we all? It's Simon back here again for another episode of Duskwood. This is part 10, I believe, of Duskwood. Hope you're well and keeping safe. Fresh start to a crispy, frosty Monday morning. Anyway, just before I start quickly, I must have to apologise for my last video. Now, what happened was basically in a nutshell, which I'm not going to go into a long story, but basically my basically just sort of phone sort of crashed and I don't know what happened, and then I had to sort of switch it off and on, and obviously as I paused the recording in the middle of playing the sort of puzzle game that you get, it just sort of froze, and then like I said, I had to switch it off and on. So that's why hence the last part's only like 8 minutes long or something like that. So anyway, so let's get into part 10 of Duskwork and not waste any more time, and yeah, here we go. So just sort of like I say, I'm going to do a quick recording before I do some housework, as you do. So, but anyway. Right, we're going to the Legends of Duskwood chat. So this one has Richie, Jesse and myself in it. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. It's bloody cold in here anyway. Hey y'all, hi Richie, what's going on? Simon wants to know about the Duskwood Legends. Now, yeah, so sort of basically sort of the last sort of, not the last part, but the part before that, I think it was. Sort of, Jesse sort of wanted, it was sort of talked a little bit about the Legend of Duskwood, which, no idea what it is. And let me just sort of do that quickly. Oh, God, dear. Anyway. Oh, my. Yeah, that would be great. So, there's this apparently sort of Legend of Duskwood with the man with no mask or something. So, oh, well, yeah, like I say. Yeah, so there's some random sort of weird stories, like I say, going around in this whole Duskwood sort of mad, I just don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, right. I'm not vouching for that. Did what's her name say that? I don't know. Wait, okay. So Jessie sort of put words. No, she sort of left. She didn't get dragged away. She left, didn't she? Apparently, Hannah. No, Cleo. Cleo spoke with Alfie. It wasn't me, Richie. Considering you have your suspicions with us, mate, but there we go. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Did you tell the others already? Well, no, because sort of don't want to get out of hand too much. No, and I don't think we should. Alfie's probably right. I think that's I don't know. Yeah, for now it's just a vague lead, nothing concrete. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's not exactly at the end of the day. Was there, I don't know, not being nasty towards Alfie? Was it? I don't know. Did he really sort of see that? We don't know. Exactly, so what can we tell Simon about the man without a face? You are the horror queen around here. Oh, she doesn't say around here, but I'll just throw that in anyway, because I can. Anyway. But the difference is you are the one who grew up in Duskwood, so I'll just turn it up a little bit. Yeah. But I don't believe in those stories and legends. Well, old legends can sometimes have some truth on it, to it. Well, that is actually very true, yeah. It's not all fiction, folks. There is some sort of madness. Well, the world's mad anyway. Yeah, the part that was added to the story by a person with an upside down smiley face is a bit weird. Richie, it is possible to tell a story even if you don't believe in it. But you know it's so much better than I do, Jesse. Right, okay. Crazy. Okay, how about you just fill in the blanks then? Great. Go ahead then, Jesse. Yeah, let's just crack on with it. So this looks like this is just going to be literally about the man with, I don't know, whatever you want to call him. Man without a face. I don't know. Here we go. Well, we had an option there, obviously, as you can see, tell me over the phone, I think it was. Obviously, I'm not going to pay, was it $7.99 or $8.99 or something like that, just to unlock an answer. But then it unlocks all the answers through the whole game when you sort of get... But there's not many times in the situations where you sort of use it anyway, sort of thing. I think it's only like a couple of handful of times, but they do sort of change the story a little bit, as far as I know, but not really anything too different. Anyway, here we go. The legend of the man without a face is as old as Duskwood itself. He lives deep in the woods and roams the streets of Duskwood at night. He marks the doors of the biggest sinners with the sign of the raven. Now do keep an ear on that, the raven. And in the night of the first new moon each year, he makes his return to the marked houses. He has taken every person in the building, men, women, or children, guilty or not. What exactly he does with them is not known. Isn't that true, Richie? Supposedly he takes them into the forest, and they never come back. What do we put? And that's it. And that's it. Yeah, pretty much. Charming, isn't it? Dear, oh dear. You seem pretty unimpressed by it. Well, not that. It's just you want to sort of know evidence and all that stuff. No wonder every city has their own legends. Well, that is true. You can say that again. Don't repeat it, Richie or Jesse. Sheesh. Oh dear. You're having a laugh anyway. Great. Now that we figured this out, we can talk about what's really important. Yeah. How could this be related to Hannah's kidnapping? Well, let's just see what they think. What do you think? What do you think, folks? Well, come on. Let's try to approach this with common sense and rational thinking. Yeah, best way. It's best way to think before you sort of take any action in it, really, because you might do something stupid. Anyway, I'm afraid that we'll have to wait. Okay. Jesse off somewhere. Mr. Palmer's walking across the parking lot right now. Better get back to work. Get back to work. Funny that. I guess I would have preferred the man without a face. I'll catch you two later, you two. Oh, I'll have some laughs. Oh, this is bye from Jesse and adios. And I believe that's bye in Spanish. Oh dear, I don't know. Anyway. Right, so that's them offline. So where do we go to now? Let's just come off this and see what happens. Oh, look at that. And we got to go and play this rubbish again. So 1 minute game to continue the story. That we'll try and do right now if we can. Sorry about coming back into this, folks. I mean, it sort of tends to... It's annoying because it tends to time it literally. When I'm recording, it tends to sort of like play these sort of like games. It's just annoying. It's like the timing of it anyway. But we'll try and do it anyway if we can. But it is annoying. There we go. And there we go indeed. Please. I did actually try this when I was, well, I won't say where, but I did sort of try this earlier. But sort of did actually fail. So I'm hoping this time I won't. So I probably will use the credits if I've got any. I think I've got a fair few, but it looks like we might not need it, because I think we'll do it anyway. We've got 9 moves left, and we've got the cracked sort of, I don't know what you want to call it. Right, that's another one. Right, so we need a gold one. Oh no, we don't. Right, so we need a silver box now. Oh dear, there's no... There we go. There we go. Look at that. That was done quickly. Thanks. There we go. I'm hoping we can just go straight to back to the storyline now and not waste any more time. And you get these stupid... Get off the screen. Yeah, you do get, unfortunately, with these sort of games, you do get a lot of advertisements and stuff and that. But anyway, right, that's collected. Right, so we got a picture. So let's get back to the game. So that was nice and short and sweet. Just sort of like some sort of big hole. No idea what that is, but anyway, it's in the forest, obviously. Anyway, so cool. Hang on a minute. Right, we've sent that to Thingy, but he's not talking to us because the person that's talking to us is Cleo. A story that Lily told me about Alfie some time ago. Okay. It doesn't have anything to do with Hannah, but I can't get it out of my head. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Let's see if Cleo goes on again for about 10 years, but there we go. Let's find out anyway. Right. I think it happened last year, sometime in the fall. Right. One of the guests complained to Lily about a foul smell in his room. Right. Come on, Cleo, spit it out. Lily went to the room, but couldn't smell anything, so she gave the guest another room and figured that would take care of the problem. Right. A foul smell. Nice. When she went back to the room the next day to get it ready for the new guests, she suddenly noticed the smell. Right. Just what you want to do when you get new guests. Not. God, hiccups again. She looked everywhere, but couldn't find the source of the odour. So she told Miss Walter, who then alerted the janitor, Old Grey. A few hours later, he left the room. He just gave her a nod and didn't say anything, but it was a sign that the room was taken care of. But just so you know, Lily is very nosy. She went back into the room, and then when she looked in the trash can, she saw a black plastic bag in there, and that was the source of the smell. Oh God, I hate to think what it was. Oh dear, what was it, Claire? It was Mr. Featherly, Alfie's canary. His little beak was crushed and both wings were broken. Oh, poor little thing. That is so horrible. Poor little thing. Oh dear. So I don't want to spread any rumours. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You don't want to sort of, it's rumours in today. Miss Walter never said anything to Lily about it, even though she had to have asked Old Grey what had caused the stench. But I've always known Alfie has such a good kid. Oh, it makes no sense. Thanks for telling me this, Cleo. Well, like I say, it's nice to know some information. Okay, that wasn't expected, but there we go. Right. So, folks, what we're going to do is, as much as I like to sort of carry on for another minute or two, I really want to get on with some housework. So I'm going to leave it there. Don't know why Cleo's got enough for me, but anyway. So folks, I'm going to leave it at that. So I'll be back for part 11. I don't know when, but hopefully not sort of too far away. And like I said, many apologies again for the last part of my video. But just before I do go, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Greatly appreciate your support as always. And I shall hopefully catch you soon for some more Duskwood. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall speak to you all soon. Take care, folks, and see you soon. Bye.